I played a few clubs in Scotland, including Raith Rovers for a year. I was hoping to get kept on. The goal was to go a professional footballer. I went on to finish school, went on to do a HNC course in Glasgow. It was football related, so similar to the BTEC that you have down south today. You train most of the week, you do your academics in the afternoon. It was a 2-year course with the ambition to try and get spotted professional. During that 2 years, I found out about scholarships. A few friends of mine went over to America to do a football scholarship, soccer scholarship, and they were just, keep me updated about how they were enjoying it. They were travelling, they were studying, they were playing football full time. So I knew that this was the right step for me. I think I got to a stage, I was probably halfway through the college course, and I realised that, I enjoyed it, I wasn't loving it. Football wise, I knew that probably at the age of 18, if you're not picked up in the UK, every day, every month that goes by, you've got a slimmer chance of getting spotted. So I wanted to go and get an education, combine it with a full-time football programme where you get to train every day, play 2 games per week. Football in America, soccer in America is a growing sport, so I knew that I would still have a chance to hopefully try and get picked up over there. I went over to Mark Methodist College in Tennessee, just outside Nashville. I had 5 amazing years, meeting so many fantastic people. Got to captain the team, get to travel all over America through my scholarship. Got a degree. Football pretty much paid for my physical education degree, and it changed me so much as a person. I come back totally different, much more independent, much more all-rounded. So it's the best thing I ever did. The schedule was probably my favourite thing about America. I loved the whole schedule in terms of getting up in the morning, breakfast at the cafeteria. You then go to university. Everybody's doing different majors, different degrees. So I was doing, my sport classes for PE. You would finish about maybe 1 o'clock, start at 9 o'clock. You would then go for lunch. I had a part-time job in the afternoon. And then in the afternoon, after the job, we would go out to train in the afternoon between about 4 and 6. We would do the more technical and tactical sessions. Some in the morning, sometimes we would do a session in the morning, maybe in the gym or on the pitch to get the fitness up. You would finish your session, you would go down to the cafeteria, you would get your dinner, and then you would have study hall or you have an evening class. And if you didn't have any of them, I would do a little bit of coaching in the evening and make a little bit of money being a student athlete over there. I worked with quite a lot of youth players in clubs around the kind of Tennessee area, and I had a major passion for that. I knew if I wasn't going to get picked up, then the coaching side was something that was really appealing to me. Soccer's a growing sport in America, so you'll find that there's so many international players over there, there's so many international coaches. That's why soccer is our biggest growing sport, because it's not quite there in terms of basketball, baseball, American football. So that's why it's a great experience, great opportunity, and we get to go and live our dreams of actually playing full time and getting a degree from it. You'll finish, you have a little bit of free time, about 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. You catch up with friends, call home, catch up with family, maybe watch some Champions League from earlier, and you then have 11 o'clock. It's usually, get your rest, get your recovery. You've got it all to do again the next day. So it's a very demanding schedule. As you approach the weekend, that's when you play the majority of your games. So you tend to have 2 games per week in America. They cram a full season into a 3-month window. So it's very demanding. You have to go over there in top condition. You need to work hard at it. I was going over there more for the football side. I realised that after a year that education's really important. So more than likely your degree's going to be the next thing that you're going to progress to if you don't get spotted. When you play your away games, let's say you have 1 home game, 1 away game, maybe playing a home game on a Thursday night, you would meet after class at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. You would get prepared in the team room, go over your opponent, do a little bit of preparation for it, play your game. You have a good crowd at the game. Everyone from the uni comes to support you. Everyone goes to support each other. And then if you've maybe played a home game on a Thursday, you'll maybe have a day to recover or two, and you'll have your away game, maybe Saturday or Sunday. Now America's so big, let's say we had an away game in Texas, we would meet on the Saturday, drive to Texas, maybe 6, 7, 8 hours away. You do your homework in the bus, you've got exams coming up on the Monday, you're a full-time student athlete, so you have to prioritise your grades. They make sure that you're passing your classes in order to play. If you're not applying yourself, then you don't get to play football. You get left behind, you don't get to go on trips, you don't get to train, you don't get to play, you'll get like a tutor. So that was a big difference from me academically from home to America, is that they take that side of it super serious. They want you to achieve a degree, go and progress to be someone, do something you love. And you'll finish it out, you'll go to Texas, you'll play your match, and then you'll travel home maybe the Sunday night. We only ever had to really fly to games if it was maybe a long distance. So if we won our league, for example, or conference, they would fly us to California. You play in a national tournament, which is the best maybe 20, 24 teams in the nation. Big crowds there, you got a lot of scouts there, and you're playing against the very best players all over America, and the best teams that have won their own conference. You'll have a month off at Christmas, you'll go back out after Christmas, and you'll go right through until the summer. The summer you can play semi-pro, you can stay and get a job coaching. If you want to come back home and see your family, you can do that. So you're not actually away for a long period, maybe 3 to 4 months at a time, and then you have an option to come back. In the summertime, the majority of players want to stay out there, play throughout the summer, because you can go and play in a different state. So I played in Alabama, I was director of coaching for them, so I'd pick up some money working with all the youth, and then you would train in the evening and play your games at the weekend. So your coach will try and set you up with that, so you're playing consistently over the year. If I didn't go to America, I'm not really too sure, but I'd probably just got a regular job. You know, I wasn't motivated to go to university, so that's why my decision to go to America was an amazing experience, life-changing experience for me, because I would have probably just got a regular job that I didn't enjoy, and back here continued to try and play football, maybe played a kind of junior, kind of amateur level, semi-pro, and it's not something I didn't really know what avenue I wanted to go down. I knew when I found out about scholarships and I spoke to friends over there, I knew this was the right step for me. My best advice to any young athlete thinking about America is, it's obviously a big step for you. You're maybe thinking, being away from home, you have to be ready for the change of leaving family, leaving friends, going over to a full-time environment. So you really have to up your training. If you're at a young age just now, 15, 16, 17, 18, change your diet, do all the things that professional athletes do, because it's going to help you get a better scholarship and ultimately give you a better chance to go to a higher level with your football in the States. Best advice is to go over there, work hard. I've seen a lot of players go over that have not, I didn't personally think that they would go into professional level, and they worked hard, they trained well, they were very professional, they done everything right, all the small things right, like diet, training, being consistent, and then they managed to go into a higher level in America. So if you still have ambition to be a professional footballer, don't give up your dreams just yet. You just have to approach it like a professional player as of now. Coaches have players to choose from all over the world, so you have to think to yourself, right, how am I going to stand out here? If you're a striker, what are you going to do different from players? How are you going to make an impact so your video can stand out to others, which ultimately will help your scholarship? In terms of advice going to America, you have to train just now, treat yourself as a professional footballer, because that's the environment that you're going to. Diet, training, try and train most days, go to the gym, really up it, hydrate a lot, cut out all the bad stuff in your diet, try and cut out your fizzy juice, intake more water. That's what you're going to do in America, guys, so you have to be prepared for it now. Be prepared for the academic side. I was going over there more concentrating on the football, which was great, but you have to be committed to maintaining a high level of academics, and it will pay off 4 years time you're going to get a degree from it, so there's nothing more rewarding, but be prepared for being a full-time student athlete. You have to prioritise the academics first in order to play football. The relationship with Invision Sports has been great. They're very reliable. The quality of footage is always top drawer. That's why you always go back to Invision Sports. They provide the highest service, always on time, get the footage back to you very, very quickly. Always a great cost. And you know, that's a big thing for us in terms of, you know, me marketing a player to coaches. You know, once I have your video ready, I need to know that I've got a high quality video of a player. If the footage is not of a high standard, or the quality is not so good, or you're not keeping up with play, or you know, all the little things, I know Invision Sport will give me everything that I need, because the feedback's been first class from coaches. So I will always come back because the relationship with Invision Sports is great.